Despite her impressive achievements and the excitement she brings to the court, Caitlin Clark continues to be overlooked by WNBA media. The narrative surrounding her success often shifts focus away from her talent, attributing packed arenas and high viewership to external factors rather than acknowledging the sheer draw of her game. This ongoing refusal to give Clark the credit she deserves raises questions about the media's bias and the dynamics within women's basketball. From the moment she burst onto the scene, Caitlin Clark captivated audiences. Last season, she transformed Iowa women's basketball into must-see TV, drawing fans wherever she played. When she was in town, arenas filled to capacity, and the buzz around her performances was palpable. But instead of celebrating Clark's role in this phenomenon, media outlets often provide alternative explanations for her popularity, emphasizing other players or circumstances. For instance, the media frequently points to attendance records being broken during her games without directly attributing this success to Clark. It's as if they refuse to acknowledge that fans flock to watch her play simply because she is an exhilarating athlete. Her ability to fill arenas mirrors the excitement that other sports figures generate. When LeBron James was with the Miami Heat, for example, the arenas were packed not just for the team, but for him. The media's reluctance to credit Caitlin Clark is baffling. It's akin to questioning why certain NBA teams experience a drop in attendance when star players are injured or absent. The answer is straightforward. Fans come to see the stars play. Caitlin Clark is a star, and her presence alone helps teams break attendance records and fill larger venues. As we look ahead to this season, names like Paige Bueckers and Juju Watkins dominate the conversation in women's college basketball. While both are undeniably talented, Clark's impact is on another level. She has not only set records but has also single-handedly elevated the profile of women's college basketball. Her electrifying style of play, marked by deep three-pointers and creative passing, has made her a household name. In contrast, some analysts seem fixated on comparing Clark to other players without giving her the recognition she deserves. For example, Juju Watkins, despite her talent, has struggled to draw crowds comparable to those Clark generates. A home game for Watkins in Los Angeles, a city rich in basketball culture, attracted only 3,000 fans, far below capacity. This stark difference highlights how Clark is a true needle mover in the sport. Critics often cite the performances of other players, but it's crucial to remember that Caitlin Clark has consistently delivered under pressure. During her time in college, she led Iowa deep into the NCAA tournament, showcasing her ability to perform when it matters most. The most viewed women's basketball game in history was not just because of the teams playing but largely due to Clark's presence on the court. The media's failure to fully embrace Caitlin Clark is perplexing, especially considering her record-breaking statistics and the passion she brings to the game. They often shift their focus to players like Bueckers, who, while talented, have yet to match the same level of excitement and engagement that Clark has consistently delivered. Clark's impact transcends statistics. She has a unique charisma that draws in fans from all backgrounds. Her clean image, family-friendly persona, and dedication to the sport make her relatable and beloved. Non-basketball fans tune in to watch her play, much like how fans flock to watch Stephen Curry or LeBron James. This phenomenon is not simply about statistics. It's about the connection she fosters with her audience. It's important to recognize that Caitlin Clark's appeal is not merely a flash in the pan. She represents a new generation of athletes who are changing the narrative around women's sports. While the WNBA media continues to overlook her, the reality is that Clark is paving the way for future stars. Her influence is undeniable, and as she continues to break records and draw fans, it becomes increasingly clear that she deserves recognition as a transformative figure in women's basketball. As the basketball season progresses, it's essential for media outlets to shift their narrative and give Caitlin Clark the credit she has rightfully earned. The excitement she brings to the game is not just a product of circumstance. It is a testament to her skill, hard work, and dedication. In a sport that is still fighting for equal recognition, acknowledging players like Caitlin Clark is crucial. She is not just another player. She is a star who is changing the landscape of women's basketball and inspiring the next generation. It's time for the WNBA media to embrace this reality and celebrate her contributions to the game. By doing so, they not only honor Clark but also help elevate the sport as a whole, paving the way for future talent to shine.